Molweni sanibonani kunjani? Ndingumtshana wabantu. I'm Mtshana wabantu. Let's get started. So, your first time, make sure you come right here, subscribe. You see where there's an African mask right here? Beautiful heads and clothes. Down here there's a subscription. Click the subscribe button. Let's go. Okay? Now the question here say, excuse me. They say here, question number 10. A merchant purchased a line of handbags for $172 each, and then she want to offer 14 discount of the listed selling price. So first and foremost, we don't know the selling price. Do you know the selling price? No. We only know how much this guy bought the handbag. Like, okay, I bought the handbag, but I don't know how much I'm gonna sell. But what I'm gonna do, whatever I'm gonna sell, I'm gonna give a discount of 14% off whichever price I'm gonna mention. Okay? And then I'm gonna give discount, but also I have to make a profit of 24%. Now let me show you how we're going to solve this. So now they say the price that she should mark on the label of that bag or whatever you want to sell is how much. Look, so I'm gonna approach this question in this way. First and foremost, they say this guy here, she want to, okay, this is the buying price where she bought or he bought. Okay, let's say she, ladies face. Now she want to offer this 14 discount of the listed price. Listed price like the price she's gonna sell. So first and foremost, I don't know how much she's gonna sell. So let me call it X. X is like a selling price. But what she's gonna offer? She's gonna offer 14% discount off. So we're gonna mine as well. 14%. 14% off. What is off? Off is like multiplication. So 14% off this selling price. So our selling price is X. So we're gonna have to deduct 14% off that selling price. So 14%. So this is gonna be what I'm gonna sell. So if you put in a calculator, okay, there's no number means this the one. What is 14%? 14% is like okay, 0.14x, and this is 1x. It's like 1x minus. When you subtract, you get 0.86x. You see what I'm saying? So 0.86x is like selling price. It's not like it's selling price now. It's selling price. So this is the price I'm gonna sell, 0.86x. Now that's the price I'm gonna sell. Now let's read the question carefully again. They say, see, of the listed selling price. Still, okay, now so we leave this for so long. Now they say still this person, it has to make 24% profit. Oh, so if I bought this for 172, I have to make 24% profit. Okay, so let me take this whatever I bought the handbag and find the 24 profit, because all this process I'm gonna do, I have to make sure I make a profit from what I bought. So I'm gonna say let me find 24% off this amount. So I'm gonna say 24% off means multiplication of 172 of 172.00. So if you plug in the calculator, that one is going to give you let me check calculator please. Okay, 24% times 172. Okay, this is going to give us 41.28. 41.28. So this is the profit. So now remember, this is selling price, right? This is selling price here. This. So if this is a profit, they say this guy has to make 24% profit. Now, if I bought this and this is a profit, so I'll take this to know the selling price. Means take 41.28, add to this. So we're gonna add what to 172 plus 172 to know how much is gonna sell. Okay, 213.28. 213.28. So if you add by 72 by 172.00 again, 213.28. So this is going to be how I have to sell this. If I buy this and I make a profit of for 1.280, so for me to know how much I'm going to sell, take this add back, which is going to give me this amount here, which is 213.28. So now, remember this is selling price. Means this price here of selling price, it must be equal to this mathematically. They must be equal. You know what I'm saying? Because if I make a profit for one whatever plus 172, so this is going to be selling price, which equal to selling price in algebraic expression. So I have to equate these two. So I'm going to say 218.28 equal to, so I'm going to say here, let me write here. So I can say here 0.86x equal to 213.28. So I want to get the value of x. I want to get the value of x divided by 0.86 divided by 0.86. So we plug in the calculator. So divide by 0.86. And this is going to give us 248. So this is going to be 248.00, which is this one here. So that's my answer. You see what I'm saying? So that's going to be my answer. So the first question is that. Now let's go for the second question. The second question is actually more easy. So I'm going to erase this. I don't need it. Solve here on top. Okay. Now let's go for the second question. Second question is way more easy. Now, okay. Second question. They say if A is greater than 0, what does that mean? It means this A is a positive number. It's like a positive number. And B is less than 0. Anything less than 0 means it's negative number. So B is negative. From where? How did you know? From number line. I mean, look, this is 0. So anything greater than 0 is positive number, like 1, 2, 3, 5. Anything less than 0 means negative number. It could be negative 1, negative 2, whatever. So now they say which of the following statement must be true. Let's start for the first one. They say A times B is greater than 0. Let's multiply. First and foremost, before you continue here, remember, whenever the signs are the same, like you say plus and plus, they're the same, right? So when you multiply, this is going to give us positive number. In other way, something which is greater than 0. Whenever is the same sign, like negative and negative, so it's also going to give us positive. Means it must be greater than 0. Why? Because these are same sign. But when the sign are different, for example, if you have a plus and minus, when you multiply these two, is going to give us negative, or we say less than 0. Let's say negative and positive also is going to give us negative, which is less than 0, because these are different signs. So now we come here, they say if you take A times B, now what does that mean? What is A? We know A is greater than 0 and A is positive and B is negative, or in other way, greater than 0, less than 0. So let's multiply now. If you take A positive and then you multiply, because there's no sign, means multiply here. So it's like positive times negative. We know this is going to be less than 0, or in other ways, negative. And they say is greater than 0, so this is not true. Now we go A minus B. What is A minus B? A minus B, what is A? A is a negative sign. A, they say is on negative, so we're going to say is positive. My apologies, A is positive, so positive minus minus. But what is a B? B is negative, so here you can say negative, in other way, like this. So now we know negative and negative, positive, so it's like positive, negative and negative is positive. So we know this is going to give us a positive. So this is true. So this is going to be true. Now we go here, B minus A. Okay. B minus A, what is that B? B we know is negative. So we're going to say negative here, minus, because this is negative, minus A. What is that A? A is positive. So now we go, negative and positive is like negative. Or long. I want to come back here for the second one. Let me do it again. Okay, now let's go for B. B is like A minus B. So what is A? A we say is greater than 0, which is positive, means it could be 1, it could be 2, whatever. Okay, let's assume our A equal to 1. It could be any number, A equal to 1. So we're going to say 1 minus B. What is a B? B is negative. Let's say negative 2. So we could say, let's say B negative 2. Let's see if this is going to give us greater than 0. Now, negative negative is positive. So 1 plus 2 equal to 3, and this 3 is greater than 0, so this is true. Now we come here, b. B is negative number. Let's say negative 3. Each of the number doesn't matter. Let's say negative 3 minus a. What is a? A is positive. Let's say it's positive 1. It's like positive 1. So now we go. This sign here is difference. If you plug in a calculator, you can plug in a calculator if you want, but me, I can just do it. Negative and a positive is negative 1, negative 3. If you plug this in the calculator, it's going to give negative 4. So b minus a is not greater than 0, it's less than 0. So this is not true. Now we go for the last one. A plus b, a plus b. What is the a? A is okay. A plus b. What is the a? A is positive plus, okay, plus b. What is the b? B is negative. Negative. Now we go. So we can say here plus negative. See? So this sign are different. So if this sign is different, you can say this and this is going to give us all negative and positive. So when the sign of difference means it's negative. And here they say a plus b is greater than 0, which is not true because it cannot be greater than 0. So this is not true. You can even test. Let's say plug in some values. Okay? A. What is our a? I don't think that's a good way. The base way here just takes with the positive and negative. You know what I'm saying? But you say, okay, a, just like I say a is positive number, positive, and plus b. What is a b? B is negative. So this sign are different. So this sign of difference is going to give negative. Negative and positive is going to be negative. So it's not true that a plus b is greater than 0. It's true that a plus b, it should be less than 0. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's how you do this question. So our final answer, this is true. So easy like that. It's just a waste of time. When you do this question, it is easy like that, man. Thanks a lot. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I believe in learning from how to do things. If it's make sure you subscribe, and you know, you can just go and do donation to our Patreon page. I have a Patreon, I have a GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? I have all the means of donation because to make this project going, you know, any type of donation, the little that you think is too small for you, it could make a lot of change. And thanks a lot for all your time, you know. Subscribe, don't forget, share this video, circulate to a lot of people, you know, because the meaning of this project, this program, is to help as many as we can. Okay, it's not only for one person or two, because you might think it's not helpful for you, but for somebody next out there, it could be very, very helpful. So thanks a lot, man. And you know, any donation that you did to me, it means so much. I appreciate it, man. It means a lot. Go to our Patreon page, go to our GoFundMe, because we need to have a lot of things. We need to put them together, like camera, you know, and a lot of equipment, so that we can improve on, you know, a lot of angle, a lot of aspects of these projects. You know, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate and I love you. Peace and love. Bye. You know, this is one of my students of knowledge. You know, she wanted to introduce herself. What's your name? Could you please introduce yourself?
My name is Cody.
Yeah.
I go to Solomon's Primary School.
Yeah, I'm trying to Bantu.
China
Bantu is everywhere, right? So this is my other student. His name, what's your name?
Matthew.
Matthew, yeah, he's grade 11, man. So his aim is to score distinction, right? So you promise I want you to score distinction this time. And what's your name?
Joshua.
Joshua, how much you promise me to score this time?
Distinction.
Distinction. Yeah, so China Bantu is everywhere, man.
China Bantu. Everywhere. China Bantu everywhere.
Everywhere.
China Bantu.
Exactly.
Everywhere.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. If you had to give advice, which advice would you give to the people or to the students?
Trust Amish.
Why would they trust me?
No, because it's really good. They actually has helped a lot. I redid first year for maths. It was my own fault, but also I didn't know a lot of the work. And Amish said lots of hard questions, and it's demotivating sometimes to do the harder stuff. You like just want to get done, but it's the hard stuff that makes you realize the easy stuff is easy.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hamish. Thank you. And wish you all the best with your hard work. And I just want to say we appreciate you. And I have achieved like 93%. Sanbonani. This is Emma Ononkula Kizismongo. I live in Devon in KwaZulu-Natal, and I was born in KwaHlabisa in KwaZulu-Natal.
Hello everyone, this is Uketele Nomvalo from Air Johannesburg, Midrand. I'm studying through E. I would like to thank Mr. Hamish for helping us so much. We have actually got 90 to 100% on that. Thank you so much, Mr. Hamish. Siyabonga.